Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector, and I am still recovering from my sickness from New York Comic Con, but I'm feeling better, and I wanted to do another haul video because, of course, Eric B. did a phenomenal haul video, Dan Default did an awesome haul video, and it was just an incredible time to see all of the cool stuff that they brought home, and I'm going to do the exact same. I've got some similar stuff. I've got some stuff that's definitely unique to me. And so I definitely wanted to share all the stuff, the art and the statue stuff that I picked up while I was in New York. But before I do that, I just want to say what a blast I had at that event. It was absolutely incredible, but the best part was hanging out with Dan and Eric and Matt. I want to give a shout out also to George Raw. Just an incredible group of collectors that we got to hang out with. And then we got to meet so many of you out there that also stopped by and said hello. It was beyond the trip of a lifetime. It was so great. The only thing that would have made it better is if maybe Jeff Morris and Jeff Delaney were there from Rogues Gallery to complete the crew, to hang out all together. But man, to hang out with that circle of friends, to go to dinner, to hang out at the convention, it was just awesome, guys. It was absolutely awesome. This is what this is all about. All of this, it's all about community and the friendships and the relationships that we create through this platform. That is what it's all about. So anyway, I just want to give a shout out to all of those fine collectors and friends of the channel. Absolutely, it was just awesome. So anyway, I want to share all the stuff that I got. So anyway, the first thing that I have to show off is this right here. So this is my Brotherhood of the Bat logo, and this was a disc that somebody printed off for me, 3D printed a number of years ago, and I absolutely love it. And if you follow the channel, you know that I got it signed by Jim Lee on the back. But now I've got a few more signatures on the back. So not only do I have Jim Lee right here, but I have my favorite artists. I've got Scott Snyder, I've got Greg Capullo up top, I've got David Finch right here, I've got Sean Murphy, and I've got Jock right here. So there's a little bit of room left. I'm still hoping to maybe get Jason Fabok and maybe, I don't know, George Jimenez. That would be pretty incredible. But this is just a piece for me. It is a collectible just for me with my favorite artists and writers on the back. Just really cool, right? So this was definitely a mission to get all of these pieced together. So anyway, that's what that is. All right, let's move on to more of the haul. So I've got my little Tupperware container here that I brought it to the airport in. So this is a piece of the XM Studios Bat Bike that's behind me, right back here. Of course, that is Sean Murphy. And so I had Sean Murphy autograph this harpoon gun, which is really cool. So it's kind of a nameplate. It's kind of hidden whenever you display it because it's kind of like this, but how cool is that? Sean Murphy autographed my Bat Bike. So you can never sell it now, right? I mean, come on, how great is that? So anyway, Sean Murphy, incredible. I've got a great story to tell you with that. So that's a piece of a statue. I also got this piece of a statue right here, and hopefully it'll focus for you guys. So this says David Finch on it. It's Finch. This is from the Batman vs. Bane diorama from Prime 1 Studio. This is a wood shard from it. And again, how great is that? It's going to be a subtle nameplate that's actually autographed by the artist, Prime 1 Studio. Pretty awesome, right? David Finch. Epic, epic artist. I love that. Okay, so speaking of incredible artists, I, of course, got to meet Jim Lee once again, and I thought, what could I have Jim Lee sign as a statue? And so I had him sign this right here. This is from the Hush Poison Ivy. This is the exclusive where the tree is holding up the briefcase with the cat, and Jim Lee signed it. So now I have 2 Jim Lee signatures on my statues. So how fun is that? Really, really awesome. And I mean, again, how great is this going to look next to the statue signed by Jim Lee, silver pen? Absolutely incredible. So those are the statue pieces that I picked up, right? Okay. So now let's move on to some of the art that I picked up. So the first one is right here. This is a Greg Capullo signed autograph, and also Scott Snyder also signed it as well. Of course, this is the Court of Owls. This is the incredible drawing. I just love this one. I love this black and white. It's on that textured paper, and the fact that Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo signed it, it's just awesome, right? Really great art print. Absolutely love it. Okay, so that's that. This, I believe her name is Sozo Makaya, I think is how you pronounce her name. Really, really great artist. Now this is 45 out of 500. And I love this illustration. Really, really beautiful Catwoman print. It's got this really shiny effect to it, which was really nice. I think it was $50 for this one. Obviously signed by her. It's real interesting because she just kind of poses behind pictures and stuff. Like she doesn't really like her face on camera, which I thought was interesting. But isn't that a great print? Really, really beautiful. So anyway, picked that print up as well. This one is really, really cool. So this one actually, I wasn't even planning on getting. You may have seen it in Dan's video as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful print. This is Mark Silvestri, which is a great, great DC artist, a legend. And look at that. And then you have the dead Bruce Wayne's parents back there with the signature in gold. Really, really nice print. We're going to see him in just a little bit too with another piece that I picked up from him. But isn't that an awesome print right there? I mean, that is really, really great. Okay, so Mark Silvestri. Let's talk a little bit about Sean Murphy again. So if you watch the video, actually, I did a video where I talked to Sean Murphy about all this incredible stuff, and he was kind enough in that video to do a hand drawing of Batman and sign it. How great is that? Definitely one of my favorite things I've ever received from anyone in the art community. To have an original by him, just really, really neat. If you saw Eric's video, you saw it was a side profile. Just really, really impressive. But I mean, come on, how great is that? An original Sean Murphy. I'm beyond excited. Okay, let's talk about Jim Lee. So you guys know that I had this book here, right here, the DC Legends book, and I actually cut a couple of the illustrations out. This was the first one that I cut out, and I had it signed by Jim Lee right there. You can see the gold pin. So I've got Jim Lee's autograph right there. Really, really nice. And then I also got the Joker one right there. So obviously it needs to be like this. But you can see Jim Lee signed it at the top. So my plan is to do 3 of these. So to have Joker, Batman, and in the middle, I'll show you in the DC Legends book here, what my plan is to have a panel, this one right here, in the middle. So I'm going to have that panel right there, and then have these on the sides, all framed up. Autographed by Jim Lee. Pretty awesome, right? I mean, come on, that's awesome. So anyway, awesome to meet Jim Lee. Again, the other thing I got was that right there. So pardon the interruption, but I had to stop right here because as I was filming this, I forgot one of the coolest things in the world that I picked up. My major haul, of course, that's the Alex Ross, the Joker's Reckoning. And the reason why I forgot it is because I don't have it. It's actually being stretched. It's being framed. It is a canvas. It was expensive. It was a lot of money, but it's going to be my second official Alex Ross. Of course, I have the Batman with gargoyles. And it was an impulse buy, just like it was in San Diego. But, oh my God, guys, an Alex Ross giant canvas. It's got the purple. It's just going to be insane. And so, of course, I will be reviewing that one as well. But that is a major, major haul piece that I did pick up at New York Comic Con along with Dan. Dan picked up a couple himself. So I'm in good company for sure. But yeah, Joker's Reckoning coming home to the Batcave. So anyway, pardon the interruption, but I had to put that in here. Okay. Moving on. Jim Lee Moore. We got, again, you saw this probably in Dan's video, Eric's video. So this was the print. This was the print that you get with the VIP event that I attended. Obviously, it's got Jim Lee's signature right there. Got the Joker, got Catwoman and Batman. Really nice print. A little smaller than the one that I got in Dallas, but still a really awesome print. I actually prefer this print over the bigger one, so that's pretty nice. Then, I got a print from Tony Daniel. Beautiful Tony Daniel print, which is right here. And I bought this and I put it in Dan's roll. He had a roll of all of his prints. I didn't have one, so he actually did that. Well, then I decided to get a commission. Not a commission, but a remark. And so I ended up with 2. So this one right here, I'm going to auction off on Rogues Gallery Live if anybody wants it. But this is what I ended up getting. I ended up getting this incredible remark right here. Very similar to Eric's. He definitely wanted to make it a little bit different. So if you look at the 2, they are different. But how great is that? He used the red space for the tongue. Just incredible. I mean, I think it's one of the coolest remarks I've ever seen. Isn't that awesome? So anyway, great print. And again, I will have this one, most likely, up for auction on Rogues Gallery here soon. So anyway, Tony, Daniel, pleasure to talk to him. Talked to him a whole bunch at the show. That was really awesome. All right, so this one was crazy. So I carried around this Absolute all weekend in my backpack, and it's heavy. And Jeff Loeb was supposed to be there. I've always wanted to meet. I wanted to always meet him, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there on Friday. And finally, Eric, thank God for Eric, he said, I think I see a picture of him, or his name just kind of taped up on the wall. And luckily, right there, Jeff Loeb, my favorite Batman story. I wanted him to have him sign the book, but I ended up taking the book out the last day. But luckily, I put this in my bag, and he still signed the outside. So anyway, Jeff Loeb, I'll never unfortunately get to meet Tim Sale. He did pass away. But how great is that? My Absolute Long Halloween signed by Jeff Loeb. Really incredible. I also got this print right here. An incredible artist. This is a massive art print. Dan and Matt are the ones that turned me on to this thing. This artist. Really impressive. The colors are really fun. A little bit different again, but it had to be the Batman and Joker, which I really love. Again, really nice print. Very cool artist indeed. So that is really cool. So those are the art prints. Let me show you some more things that I got here. So I also got a signature from, again, Mark Silvestri. So this was the book that they handed out in the Jim Lee panel. You can see that it's autographed. And this was actually the one I got. I actually got this one right here. But my wife, Mrs. BSC, got the signed one. Of course, she doesn't care about this at all. But she gave me this. So it's really cool to actually have it. This is a really cool black and white of the upcoming Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, which is very exciting. Again, look at this art. But it's even cooler to have this limited edition signed by him, which is even cooler. Okay. Also, I met Shannon Mayer. Right here, I've got this Catwoman, $40 I spent. And there you can see the autograph right there. I did have this one autographed in CGC at one point, but I wanted to actually get one where I actually met him. So, still one of my favorite covers of his of all time. Beautiful Catwoman. And, I mean, just lovely. What a cool guy. What a really cool guy to meet, too. That was really awesome. So, that was cool. I also got this. This was really cool. I met artist Ryan Brown. And he made this. He actually gave this to me. This is an original hand drawing by him. We had Ryan Brown on the show, of course. I mean, come on, how great is this? Oh, I have an original art from a DC artist, guys. 2 of them, so it's just incredible. Okay, so I also got some really cool books that they handed out. This is from the Batman: The Audio Adventures. I actually went to a panel which included Bobby Moynihan from Saturday Night Live. Also, Jeffrey Wright, who played Commissioner Gordon in the Batman movie. He plays Batman in this. If you haven't checked out the audio adventures, please do that. It's really great. It's on HBO Max, but they actually gave out a comic book at that panel, so that's really cool. And then we went to Midtown Comics one night. All the guys, we went to Midtown Comics, and I picked up a few things. I picked up a Lee Bermejo book, a Lee Bermejo cover. This is The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, #1. But great cover, Lee Bermejo's Joker. I also picked up a couple of books that I have not read yet. This is That One Bad Day. This is the Two-Face origin story. Really great. I can't wait to read this one. And then I also picked up the Riddler One Bad Day book, which is awesome. So again, a couple books from them, from Midtown Comics, so that was really cool right there. And again, that's just kind of my haul. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of this stuff with me. Again, it was just a pleasure of a lifetime to not only meet all of these artists, but again, to hang out with so many collectors and hang out with my friends, which I never get to do because we're always so far apart. So that was, again, just absolutely incredible. Again, I'm still still recovering from being sick from the con, being around that many people. Obviously, it was bound to happen, but I'm so glad that I went. It was such a great time. I cannot say enough how awesome it was. It was just beyond cool, beyond awesome. So anyway, that was my swag, that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you haven't checked out Eric's or Dan's video, they're the two videos before this one, please make sure you do that as well. Give them some love. And, you know, it's just so cool to be able to see all this stuff and all the cool artists that we met and everything else. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please consider hitting the join button down below for early access to our videos and other bat boxes, perks, and other things. And again, just thank you guys for taking the time to watch these videos. Love you all. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.